Hey everybody, the State of the Union is the Democrats are in turmoil. They made their bed, they can go lie in it. This is Take That with Kurt Schlichter. Wow, what a speech. Look, I'm not objective. I like Donald Trump, I like what he's doing, but I try and evaluate speeches objectively. If he did a bad job, I like to think I'd say it. I think he did a great job. I think he did, in fact, I think he did an amazing job. Now, yeah, there was lots of talk about the stuff that he said. And he hit him on abortion. And he hit him on the wall. And he hit him on this and he hit him on that. And that was all fine. But that wasn't the strategic, overarching goal of the speech. The goal of the speech, Donald Trump took that flag, boom, he planted it right in the middle of the American electorate. He went and grabbed the center. That's where the fight needs to be for 2020, and I don't think the Democrats are prepared to fight there. Look at this. Democrats couldn't unanimously applaud for the concept that America will never be socialist. I mean, they also couldn't applaud for America not killing babies and America stamping out child sex trafficking, but let's put that aside. A simple fact is, the irrefutable fact is that our Democrat friends have got to cater to their hard left. Look, I'm hard right. I'm a conservative. I like conservative things. When I started hearing about drug price controls and family leave, I was like, but you know, I can live with that. I can compromise. I can take 97% of what I want. I can take yes for an answer. Democrats can't. They're being torn apart because they have these hard left folks and they have more moderate, squishy ones that just got elected. These are the ones who said, well, I'll never vote for Nancy Pelosi, and promptly did. These are the ones from these suburban areas where they're like, well, I never Donald Trump. He's so icky. Instead of voting for the squishy Republican, I'll vote for the squishy Democrat and send a message to that barbarian. Except those folks are not ready for what, Ocasio-Cortez and Bernie Sanders are selling. Remember, these are usually successful folks, a lot of them business owners. A lot of them don't like the idea of a 70% tax when they're trying to play for their kids' soccer league. All right, they're looking down the road. Their kids got to go to the university or wherever, and they know it's going to cost a fortune. And then these leftist Democrats want to get them to not only pay for their own kids, but pay for somebody else's, and then pay for other people's health care, and pay for other people's food, and pay for other people's iPhones, and blah, blah, blah. It never ends. But that's what the Democrat Party is all about now. It is the party of free stuff, always has been, but it's even worse now. And it is hard left is drawing them in. You couldn't get Nancy Pelosi to stand up and clap about freedom in Venezuela. She couldn't clap for America not being social. She couldn't clap because that's where a significant chunk of her party is. They have a war. And the fact is their left is going to pull those moderates over. And it's happened before. Remember all the moderates who voted, alleged moderates, who voted for Obamacare and then got slaughtered in the next election. Democrats were willing to sacrifice them. They're going to have to sacrifice them again because they can't have a full-scale civil war. What does this do? This leaves the middle wide open, and Donald Trump just walked right in and took it. How did he take it? He talked about what brings us together as opposed to what brings us apart. This is the stuff moderates like to hear. I'm a conservative. I like arguing and fighting and debating. Moderates like consensus and working together for a better tomorrow. They don't like conflict. And the Donald Trump we saw at the State of the Union was not a conflict Donald Trump. Look, let's put aside whether he could have been elected, and let's put aside the tweeting and everything. If the Donald Trump we saw at the State of the Union, full of good cheer, optimism, good humor, and decent center-right policies, if he was the Donald Trump who we had the whole time, again, let's put aside whether that guy could have got elected. If that was the guy we had this whole time, he would be the most popular president in decades. I don't use the term lightly, but I'm going to use it. Reagan-esque. The optimism, the belief in America. Look, when he embraced Buzz Aldrin, when he embraced a little girl with cancer that brave cop who was shot defending those parishioners at the synagogue, when he brought up our amazing World War II soldiers and Holocaust survivors and talked about America's legacy of freedom and freeing Dachau. God, it made me proud to be an American and proud to be an Army officer. When he talked about Congress and what Congress had did and all the great things, this is the hall that's ended slavery. This is the hall that beat evil empires. It sent a chill down your spine if you're anything like an American. Let the Democrat leftists sit on their hands. The rest of us were like, yeah, that's who we are. That's the country we want to get. And we can do it not by agreeing on everything, not by unifying so that there's no debate. We want debate, but we want a debate about how to be the Americans we know we can be. That's where we want the debate. That's what Donald Trump set the terms of debate to be. And that leaves the leftists out. That leaves the Bernie Sanders out. The Alexander Ocasio-Cortez is out. The Kamala Harris, those leftist radicals who just got elected. It leaves them cold because they can't appeal to the center. They hate the center. They hate the center. Donald Trump took it. Donald Trump seized it. And that's where the fight's going to be in 2020. Now it's a defensive battle. Donald Trump has the high ground. Democrats have to come take it. I don't think they can. This is Take That with Kurt Schlichter. If you like what you're seeing here outside the paywall every Tuesday and Friday, why not go beyond? Why not subscribe to the Rebel? Be part of the magic. You'll have access to everything. It's amazing. Sign up. Check it out. If you like my rambling kookiness, I write for Town Hall every Monday and Thursday. Check that out. I'm on Twitter, Kurt Schlichter, spelled just like it sounds. And I got 2 books out there, recent ones that you ought to check out. Nonfiction, Militant Normals, talks about our political situation today. And my novel, Wildfire. It is a ton of fun. You should get it. I'll see you next time on Take That with Kurt Schlichter.